because unfortunately, the YouTube people missed the amazing music that played while I was stripping. Oh, and I would ask you to do it again, but I'm afraid.
No, I'm afraid that if I tried to recreate it, it would be missing the magic of the moment, whatever it was.
Okay, I'm all right. Oh, all right, yeah. See, this is why you should come to the streams. There, everybody, because you just missed a classic thing that I don't think anybody heard. Oh wait, it shows there's someone in chat. Bogard might have heard it.
Was it not part of the odds and ends recording?
No, we
Oh wow, super exclusive.
were live but not recording yet. So.
Mm.
Oh. Now I hurt from the laughing. Like in multiple places, like my ribs and this one spot in my throat. Orange soda. Do you guys have a favorite orange soda? Or do you specify between orange sodas?
No, when I get orange soda, it's usually just because I see it's on the machine in the fast food restaurants. I'm like, oh, orange soda, and I get some orange soda.
Yeah. I bought a 2-liter of Fanta orange and a 2-liter of High C orange because they were both on sale.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, ooh, I'll get both of these. And then it turns out they're both good, but the Fanta is more better.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they'd be pretty different.
Isn't High C juice? Well, not the High C in soda in the soda fountain. No. Also, I hate you, Fuji. All right. I think I've recovered from the giggling now. I think we can do the thing. So here we go. Right. Let's do the thing. Ow, jam. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mana Pool. This is episode 747 of the Mana Pool. That's right. We're a-playing again. Feels good, man. The problem is Brian's not here to be a-playing with us, so sucks to be him. Brian was taken out by the electric seaweed. Yeah, because... Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that. I was like, does that mean that Brian is the Raph of the group? Because if you go in to the electric seaweed with anyone but Raph, what are you doing? The only reason you go into the electric seaweed with anyone but Raph is because Raph is already dead. But yes, hello, I'm Chewy, your lead dork here on episode 747. And as I said, Brian's not here, but Mike is here.
Yeah.
See? And Dirk is also here.
Yo. I mean, cowabunga, dude.
Yeah. And we have a special guest. Nobody. There is no special guest. Don't get spoiled. If we had a special guest every week, wouldn't be special now, would it?
And special shout out to 747 because that's an airplane model.
Playing the role of Brian and being 5 to 10 seconds behind is Dirk. So, yeah, the TMNT Magic set, is... Well, it's not out, but by the time you're hearing this, it's out. The pre-release is this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So last weekend, by the time anyone that isn't currently here is hearing this, and we're only doing one episode on it because, so since COVID, we don't do the show every week anymore. Like, we try, but it doesn't happen. So instead of 52 episodes a week, I figure we're probably hitting like around 30.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And there are 7 Magic sets coming out this year. Which, if we do 2 episodes for every one, that is fully half of our episodes for the year. And screw you, Wizards of the Coast. We are not going to do that. But if we don't talk about them at all, then I assume the people who still play Magic, who listen to us for that sort of thing, will be like, what are you guys even doing? So, so we're going to talk about the titles. Because, tonight I dine on turtle soup. Chifuji said it's a better set than Spider-Man, which is a low bar, but a bar nonetheless.
It does feel better. Like, I was reading stuff and it's like, oh, that's a good card. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's cool. And I was remembering that when we were doing Spider-Man, I was like, oh, it's that character. Oh, it's this character. And there were only a few where it was like, oh, that's a cool card. And then when Through the Omen's Path came out on Arena, I was like, what is this crap?
And if you pay attention, the answer to that question was in the question. What is this crap? So, I need to switch this over to, there we go. So we're going to talk about the mechanics, as always. Brian isn't here. I don't remember why Brian's not here, but Brian's not here. And ordinarily, we would have taken the week off and done it next week with Brian, and he went, you know what? I don't even care. Go ahead and do it without me.
Yeah.
We were like,
what can we do that would not be terrible if Brian wasn't here? And we decided on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. But I can't speak for the other two, but when Brian was like, just do it without me, I was like, oh, that's not a good sign for Wizards of the Coast in general, when our person who's always excited for every new set always is like, whatever, I don't care. I'm like, oh. I think what he said specifically was, I don't want to get burnt out.
Or that it was just kind of exhausting, all the sets.
Let's see here. What did Brian say? I'm good with whatever you guys want to do. You don't need to hold off on TMNT for me. I love them as a kid, but there's too many sets now, and it's honestly draining interest. That's what he said. And then he said, I have no input except to say that I heard they put in the seaweed from the NES game, and that's awesome. Otherwise, I leave it to you guys. So that's Brian's entire input on the set. And if you look at the video version here, or at the thumbnail, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it as the thumbnail too, they did turn Electric Seaweed into a card in one of the commander decks.
Nice.
Yep. Hands down the worst level ever in that game. Although I remember not ever beating that game also.
Yeah, I never beat it either. That game was hard.
Yeah.
Oh, and this art is by the talented Randy, I don't know how you say his name, Gallegos, probably?
Probably.
Yes, thank you, Chifuji, for finding this for me, because I was out dashing for later than I needed to be and didn't have time to find it. So I asked, is the Electric Seaweed full art available anywhere? Chifuji's like, yes. Aha, thank you. But anyway, so let's get to it. First up, we've got Mutagen, which makes sense. This is one of the new specific tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And Mutagen is a token artifact. Mutagen. It says pay 1, tap and sacrifice it to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Which, yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like
It's
it's
nice
kind
to
of
have little
annoying
things like
that
this.
such a useful basic ass token has a name that they're never going to use in a non-turtles set. But that's okay. They'll just make another one.
I
Well,
actually disagree because I could see this being used for a Simic thing.
Yeah, there's mutants and biological experimentation in other like normal Magic fantasy settings.
Yeah, I just don't see them using the term mutagen specifically.
It's not going to come around a lot, but I think Dirk
Yeah.
is probably right that it could come around on another trip to Ravnica and to look at the Simic.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind being wrong on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree because it's a useful mechanic.
Yeah, as far as I think they might be getting a little out of control with the tokens that have a specific function that just have a name. Like, there's a lot now.
Yeah, they have proliferated quite a bit, no pun intended, over the past several years especially.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. It feels like it started happening really fast after like treasures were made evergreen.
Yeah, like treasures and clues and
food.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, I feel
think
like
those
when
were the
Universes Beyond became a thing, that's when we started seeing a massive uptick in the type of tokens.
I'd have to go back and look.
I mean, the timing might be the same, but I don't think it's a UB specific thing. I think it's always in.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like every set there's a new, maybe not every set, but it feels like every set there's a new named token.
Blood maps.
Blood maps.
Blood and maps, yes.
Oh, there was a comma there. Okay, sorry. I'm like, what is that? I've never even heard of that one. Okay, yeah. Wait, blood is a token?
Yeah, blood tokens. It was in it was in the Return to Innistrad set.
See,
you pay one, tap it, sacrifice it, discard a card, draw a card.
I've completely lost that one from my memory.
Yeah, Throne of Eldraine had the roll enchantment tokens, the aura tokens.
Yeah.
4 different kinds. And a 5th one in the commander set.
Yeah. See what I mean? It's getting out of control. But anyway, we've got a Mikey here to go with it. So, of course, there's a bunch of turtles. So we get a bunch. And for the main characters, they always get multiple cards.
Mm-hmm.
So there's probably like 12, 16 turtles. There might be 20 turtles.
I think there's a 16. There's a full vertical cycle for each one of them from common to mythic.
Yep.
And that's just in the main set though, right?
Yes, there's more in the commander set.
So yeah, there's even more in the commander set. So good God. So this is the rare Michelangelo. Michelangelo, weirdness to 11. Which, I mean, okay, I guess. Sure. I'm going to assume that's a thing that he says in one of the later cartoon series.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Because otherwise, that is a really tortured name. But anyway, for 1 and a green, he is a 1/1 Mutant Ninja Turtle. Of course. And when he enters, you create a mutagen token. Yay. And then, if 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters are put on it instead. It's easy to read, but it's hard to say out loud.
Yeah. And not sound like you're losing it.
Yeah, I did not have a stroke there, I promise. It's that many +1/+1/+1 counters. It's 1+2+1/+1. I just watched Clue again a few nights ago. So
I caught the reference as well.
Good. So yeah, Mikey, this rare Mikey adds extra counters when you add +1/+1 counters to stuff, and he's eating pizza with a blue crust and blue and purple toppings. Maybe the mutagen is on the pizza.
Maybe.
His nunchucks are not nunchucks also.
Yeah, he's got his what is that, a Kusarigama? It's been a long time since I had to think about.
But yeah, the chain is like extending way off in the background, outside of the frame, super long.
It is a Kusarigama.
Okay, we got confirmation in the chat. Yes.
Oh, I just Googled it.
Well, there you go.
I remember things.
Yay.
Oh, he's got his nunchucks in his belt on his sitting on the side of the shell.
On the
side. I did not even see that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, there's a mutagen and a Mikey. Let's move on. Mike, you want to tell us about Sneak? Because Sneak is awesome. What?
Sure. I was just going to give one more comment. It's like, yeah, like hardened scales effects are good. We know those are good. It's nice to have another one on a creature, balanced by being legendary. So you can't double up as much. But that also brings its own +1/+1 counter creating thing. So you don't have to wait around completely for something else to interact with it.
It's true. He could be a 3/3 for 3. Like if you're playing him with 3 mana up, he costs 2 and then 1 for the mutagen, and then boom, he's a 3/3. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, and still has the hardened scales effect.
Exactly. Yeah. So Mike, you want to tell us about Sneak? Because this sounds really familiar.
It is. It is very familiar. It is. It's a new variation on the ninjutsu mechanic that was first introduced in Betrayers of Kamigawa. So Sneak. Okay, the reminder text is not on this card.
Of course it isn't.
So cards that can be cast with Sneak, and that's an important distinction from ninjutsu. Ninjutsu was an activated ability. Sneak is an alternative casting cost, where the Sneak cost is usually, almost always, I haven't finished looking at all the commander cards, a mana cost and returning an attacking unblocked creature that you control to its owner's hand. That last part is always part of Sneak. There's also usually a mana payment. So returning the attacking creature is part of the cost, so people can't interrupt you by killing the creature that you want to bounce, similar to how ninjutsu worked. But since it is an alternative casting cost, and it's not like, okay, put this onto the battlefield, that means it can be put on non-permanent spells as well that wouldn't be able to go to the battlefield if they had the ninjutsu ability. Like, it'd be pointless to put ninjutsu on a sorcery because it'd be like, oh, put it on the battlefield. Nope, the rules say you can't do that.
Nothing happened.
Nope, nothing happens. So the first example is the mythic Leonardo. This is Leonardo Sewer Samurai for 3 and a white, the 3/3 Mutant Ninja Turtle Samurai. All right, so 4 for a 3/3, and the Sneak is 2 white, and it's just understood that you also have to return an unblocked attacker to your hand. So it has double strike. During your turn, you may cast creature spells with power or toughness 1 or less from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters with a finality counter on it. Now, as a reminder, if a creature with a finality counter on it would die, you exile it instead. So for here, you're not really getting a discount with the Sneak cost because it's still 4 mana, but it's a huge surprise to think, okay, this unblocked attacker was one thing, but now it's a 3/3 with double strike.
Seems pretty good.
That ability is really neat to be able to cast small creatures from your graveyard. And because it puts that finality counter on it, that prevents it from being part of some degenerate infinite combo.
Yeah. So yeah, the first time I saw Sneak, it was on a card that had reminder text, and I went, "Isn't that just ninjutsu?" And then I didn't think about it again for a while, and then I saw it on something or other that wasn't a creature, and I went, "Oh,
yeah." There is another example that follows of a non-permanent spell. You want to read that one?
And this is the one I saw. Yeah.
Awesome.
This is Raphael's Technique for 4 red. Is a rare instant. It says each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. So it's a Wheel of Fortune. Well, an optional Wheel of Fortune. Because it says may. That's trippy. But it has a sneak cost of 2 and a red. So you can, half price, literally half price wheel.
Yeah.
Which is kind of gross, honestly.
This one is particularly interesting because if you choose to opt into the wheel, I don't know why you cast this if you're not going to do it, then of course that creature you return is going to be one of the things that gets discarded. So keep that in mind when you make your plans to do this.
But I mean, if your hand was empty, except for that creature, that's probably worth to draw 7 cards.
Oh yeah, there are some corner cases where you don't want to do it, but those are going to be few and far between.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a wider and more usable ninjutsu. Also, it doesn't have to be only on creatures with a type that says ninja, which is a help. Like, they've made it better in pretty much every way.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate thing. Like, it isn't a requirement of the mechanic ninjutsu that it only goes on ninjas, but it doesn't make sense to put it on something that is not a ninja. But sneak is fine. Anything can sneak.
Yeah, like if you've got like an elemental golem and you're like, aha, and it has ninjutsu, everyone's going to be like, bruh.
Yeah. Now, for some elemental golems, you could probably argue, is it really possible for that thing to sneak around? But hey, we'll solve that problem when we come to it.
Let's say if it plays the game, what is the game called where you are an object and your goal is to hide and not be found by people? Maybe that's what the golem is doing.
Oh, you mean like the video game?
Yeah.
Oh god, Prop Hunt is the one that.
There it is.
The original one that I always think of. I think that's branched out into other stuff at this point, though, into other names. That is an example of a non-ninja having ninjutsu. You are correct. Why? Okay, I don't get the flavor on Sewer Samurai though. How does this? One, that type line is hilarious and tiny. Legendary creature, mutant ninja turtle samurai. Oh my god! But why does him being a samurai from the sewer involve bringing back small creatures?
I don't know. It must be something to do with his leadership abilities. That's my guess.
Either that or
there's just something else going on there that I don't know about.
Either that or they just don't care, and they're like, we've got this cool card that needs to be on something.
Yeah, we need to showcase Leo as a samurai. Here's a cool design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the case. If somebody did some art, because I mean the art's beautiful,
Mm-hmm. That was great.
Yeah.
but someone was like, okay, well, samurai and sewer, that's a thing for them. So sewer samurai.
Jay Spencer says he brings back things that were flushed down into the sewers.
Hmm.
That's good.
Or maybe he's a sewer samurai and he's stitching them back together.
Oh my god. It's not sewer, it's sower. Hey Mike,
Yes.
shut up. So hey Dirk, you wanna tell us about our big bad duo here?
Well, the big bad duo is Krang and Shredder. But the ability is disappear. And yeah, okay. I'll read what the card is and we'll see if we can all figure out what disappear is together. So Krang and Shredder for 4 and 2 blue black hybrid mana. So a grand total of 6 mana. Krang and Shredder is a legendary creature, Utron human ninja. That is a 6/7.
I'm
That is
sorry.
rare.
Oh, because that must be Krang's race.
Yeah, it must be what he is.
Okay.
Yeah. I learned something new this week. Krang is a neutron.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Woohoo! So what he says, whenever Krang and Shredder enter or attack, each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Okay, non-land card.
Makes sense.
And then the ability disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, you may cast a card exiled with Krang Krang and Shredder without paying its mana cost.
Whoa.
Cool.
So
That is silly. So yeah, disappear is an ability word, and I think they all say at the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn,
Mm-hmm.
then thing happen. So all they care about is if something that you had left the battlefield, whether it died, whether it got bounced, whether it got exiled, as long as it was here and now it's not here, then thing happen.
would something with sneak work?
Yes, it would.
Yeah, if you snuck something out during your turn, then because the thing that got bounced, then yeah, that
And
would
was a
trigger
permanent.
disappear.
Yep.
Chat asks, is disappear better revolt? I don't know what revolt is.
Yeah, I'm checking on that. It was something from it was originally introduced in the Kaladesh block. That looks okay. If a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, sounds like it's the same.
Oh.
It's just worded differently. It says if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn. Instead, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Which is what disappear says. I don't know how those. I don't know if those are functionally different.
Interesting.
Oh, it looks like the Oracle text for cards with revolt have been updated to use this phrasing that we see on disappear.
Oh, okay. And it says disappear abilities look back at the entire turn.
Mm-hmm.
Does revolt do that too?
Yeah, from when it happened. Like revolt, there are also things with revolt where it's an enter the battlefield trigger. There are also spells with revolt that just look at what's happened before they were cast. But if all of the so you were saying that all instances of disappear are an end of turn trigger?
Oh, I have no idea. I thought about that not long after I said it and someone else started talking, and I was like, I might have been too specific on that.
Yeah. Chat says so it's just a more flexible name. Yeah, Chifuji, I think so, because revolt was kind of like, okay, I get it. Revolt as this mechanic kind of only makes sense in the context of the story of Aether Revolt. It's like, why would you name this mechanic Revolt? But Disappear is a little broader in its applicability.
Plus, you get, well, I do anyway. I get a Metallica song stuck in my head, so I guess that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that the Metallica song that brought down Napster? I feel like it was I Disappear was the one that pissed off Metallica so much. Because I remember it had something to do with a soundtrack, and I Disappear was in Mission Impossible 2?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, that's a pretty obscure one. Why would people care about that? No, yeah, that's it.
Because Lars was hearing it played on the radio before it got released, and it pissed him off. And he's like, how do these radio stations have my song already? What the? And then he found out it was Napster, and then blah blah blah, being a dick about it. No more Napster. So good job, Metallica. You guys are the reason that we have the streaming thing now, and artists don't get paid. Hope you're happy. They were that first domino getting pushed over.
Anyway,
let's go back. The next one is Alliance. So
we're done talking about Krang and Shredder.
Yep.
I mean, Krang and Shredder is ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you have a way to, disappear things, and that's about all. Do you really need to say anything?
And
else?
hopefully somebody exiled something that was really awesome.
But it's when they enter or attack, and he is a 6. They is a 6/7. So you want to be swinging with a 6/7. So you're gonna keep getting people to exile
Doing
stuff.
it.
So surely you're gonna find something worth casting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Disgusting. So all right. What are Slash?
Okay, so Slash showcases Alliance, which is kind of like landfall for creatures, basically. Whenever another creature, it's an ability word, kind of like Disappear or Landfall. Whenever another creature you control enters, something happens. So Slash, Reptile Rampager, is the example here. For 3 red, is a 7/5 mutant berserker turtle. So 5 mana for a 7/5. It's a rare. The Alliance ability says whenever another creature you control enters, Slash deals 2 damage to each opponent. And has another ability, whenever Slash attacks, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token.
Why is this all upside?
I think with the way creature creep has gotten, having only, making air quotes, only 5 toughness, I guess is the one weakness here. But yeah, this is really good all around.
Yeah, like that's... And it doesn't say non-token creature. It just says another creature.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I love it.
That's just silly. Also, apparently this is returning from New Capenna, which I forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay, Jay Spencer is pointing out no enters the battlefield triggers, no haste, so it doesn't do anything right when you play it. You got to hurry up and do something else. So in this day and age, I guess that is a drawback.
I mean, if you're playing competitively, yeah.
Yeah.
For the rest of us, though, it's insane.
Yeah, if you're just having a nice time, you're probably going to have at least one turn with it.
And then we have classes. Those are from the D&D set, right?
Yeah, they were first introduced there, and they've been reused. They've shown up again in a couple of other places, and they're consistently neat. And I think the ones in the Turtle set are pretty neat too.
Okay. Well, this first one here is the class Ninja Teen, which is what Splinter taught them.
Yes.
So
They were born turtles. They had to learn to be ninja teens.
yeah. So for 2 and a black, this is a rare class enchantment. The first level is whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Nice. Works with the sneaking. For 1 and a black, you can jump it up to level 2 and add creatures you control get +1/+0 and have menace. That's very ninja-y. Yeah, okay.
That's big, actually. Everyone has menace. That's pretty serious.
That is, yeah. Oh God, yeah. That is kind of not right. And then level 3 for a single black, you can add the level 3 abilities, which creature cards in your graveyard have sneak 3 and a black, and because that doesn't do anything, and you may cast creature spells from your graveyard using their sneak abilities. Ooh.
So do they add on to each other, or is it this one replaces this one?
They add on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you
really
get the
like
sneak
this.
thing, everyone has menace, and you can bring back dead creatures just all at once. Which is kind of gross. I like it.
Yeah.
And
And it's
Chifuji
okay
said-
that it's a minimal. It's okay that it's a minimal mana investment for level 3, just because it's so mana intensive to actually use the benefit.
Yeah. Chifuji said the classes are 1 per color and follow the cartoon theme song. Oh, okay.
I didn't notice that on my own when I was first reading through these, but that's great.
Speaking of, so what I love here is that who wrote this? Yeah, Tayback. Tayback tried so hard to make a joke here and screwed it all up. At the top of Alliance, it says, unless you're Donatello in the original arcade game, we all need a little help sometimes. In the original arcade game, all the turtles were basically interchangeable. He means the original NES game where Donatello was a god.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Tayback. You just lost some nerd cred. Try harder next time. Like, I think in the original arcade game, the turtles had slightly different, damage and speed and reach stats, but nothing ridiculous. So, had to be nerd pedantic there. But in the NES game, yeah, Donatello was the last turtle that you used for normal day-to-day stuff, because if he died, then you were very sad. Oh, and we've got partners. Partner character select. Oh, I get it. Get it? Character select, like a Vidya game?
So you said the commander decks were more closely associated with the video games?
That's what someone mentioned in the Discord. I think it was Chifuji, actually, in the Discord.
Okay.
The commander deck is basically a love letter to all the TMNT games, is what he said. So.
Okay, got it.
Oh, there's only one commander deck? Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Oh.
Because there's always like 4 every time.
Yeah, and it's like,
wow, look at him showing some restraint for once in their godforsaken. Anyway, yeah, partner character select just means you can have 2 commanders if both of your commanders have partner character select.
Cool.
So yeah. What was that? Oh, that was outside. What? I'm sorry.
Everything okay?
I thought that's like my controller just started vibrating.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe my phone, something on the desk. But no, it turns out there was just something outside that went brrrr. Like, what the? Anyway, sorry. That completely threw me because when I heard it, I immediately looked down at my desk to see what the hell that was. Anyway, I'll be all right. Let's go to the card image gallery. Do we really care what these two commanders do? Not especially.
No, it's fine. They do stuff with tokens, so
yeah, sure.
They probably like to be partnered up.
I don't think we're gonna get to the commander stuff, so
probably not.
It's all right. Let's got. Oh, yeah. Let's find the.
Do you want to do the other classes or? Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So that would be. Trying to think of what it would be. Oh, leader's
you can just use
talent.
Yeah, you can just use the search to filter to class.
Well, I was trying to like think of what it would be, and there's no leader's talent in the song.
Well, he's the leader of the group, right? Or am I thinking of? Wait, or am I thinking? No, that's the line from the movie rap that says Raphael is the leader of the group.
Yeah, I forgot about the rap.
Gosh,
I'm
getting all confused.
Oh God. Okay, hang on. Yeah, let's just...
Okay, Leonardo leads. Okay. Got some more chat assist.
Yeah, here we go. Leonardo leads. So they just named it Leader's Talent. Does Machines, Ninja Teen, Cool But Rude, Party Dude. All right, so they're all dead on except for Leader's Talent, which is kind of silly. I'm just saying. Also, in my urge to try to make things look right, I screwed it up. So let me... Is it this button? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay then. So yeah, who? Somebody read us Leader's Talent.
Leader's Talent for 1 and a white. It's a rare enchantment. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature.
That's very leadery. Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Level 2 is 2 and a white, so total of 3. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had a counter on it, you gain 2 life.
Okay. That's...
And then level 3 for 3 and a white.
Good Lord.
Whenever you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
Okay, yeah. See, that's way cooler. I guess level 2 is to make it so that losing a creature you've invested resources to put a counter on doesn't sting quite so much.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, at least you get 2 life out of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
And if they were going to have such a big thing as level 3, you can't really put too much powerful stuff leading up to it if all 3 levels are going to be active at the same time once you get there.
True. Yeah, level 3 is... I mean, granted, it is, 9 mana?
A lot.
So, it needs to be... It needs to be worth it. And that is definitely worth it.
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
It's a good thing this is only sorcery speed, so you can't end of your turn do this and then cast 3 spells. Like, what?
Yeah.
All right, then. So, let's do machines. I don't think this was a good. I see what they were going for, but just
I know.
does machines sounds like some incel stuff. I'm just saying. You know, in the future, we'll have digital girlfriends because they don't talk back, and they'll give me the one sex whenever I want it. Like, okay, buddy, I sleep in a big bed with my wife. Yes, I'm making fun of incels. Come at me, nerds. Anyway, does machines. All right, let me read this. For one in a blue. It starts. Level 1 is when this class enters, mill 2 cards, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Okay. Mill 2, draw 2, then discard 2. All right. I wonder if this will pay off. Let's find out. Level 2 costs 1 in a blue, so you're up to 4 now. When this class becomes level 2... Hiccups. When this class becomes level 2, return up to 2 target artifact cards. Okay. From your graveyard to your hand. Neither of these are ongoing abilities. They're just one and done.
Yeah, but the cost you pay for level 2 feels like a definite discount from like a standalone spell that would be printed with this effect.
It does, doesn't it?
I feel like it'd be at least 3.
And then level 3 costs 4 in a blue. Oh my god. Oh, okay. This one's ongoing because it says at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put 3. Oh my god. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. So he's just accidentally causing sentient machines to walk around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that is a hell of an espresso machine that he's made there, which is straight out of the intro.
Yeah, that's right.
From the cartoon, the original cartoon. See, we're very old, so when we say the cartoon, we mean the first one. Because we know there have been, 4 or 5 since then, but we're probably most familiar with the first one. Sorry. Although the one where Wrath is really big and has the, like, instead of just the mask, he's got like the full bandana, and Mikey's really skinny. I like that one. That one's quality. I don't know which one that is. But I've seen a few episodes of it, and that's good stuff too. Anyway. All right. We did Ninja Teen. That's what Splinter taught them to be.
Right.
So who's up to read Cool But Rude?
I'll read it. So Cool But Rude, of course, is the Raphael themed class. It costs 1 in a red. Do all these cost 2? They might.
No, Ninja Teen costs 3. And Party Dude costs 1.
Party Dude costs 1. Okay, awesome. Cool But Rude costs 2. 1 in red. Level 1. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card.
Sick!
Yep. This is Red's version of looting. I don't think the term rummaging really caught on, but this is what Red does for the card filtering. Discard first, then draw. It's awesome.
See, this is even better than that on a red creature, because you don't have to choose between, well, do I tap it to draw or do I attack?
Yeah.
Because the answer is yes. You do both. Yes. Hey!
All right. Level 2 just costs 1 in a red. Whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Oh.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
That is super awesome. It is so easy to make yourself discard cards.
Dude, there's another Raphael themed card that we just talked about that makes you discard your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's freaking gross. I really like that. All right, what's level 3?
Level 3 is also awesome. For 1 in a red, when this class becomes level 3, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle, then discard a card at random.
Oh my god, is it Gamble?
It's Gamble, yeah. Gamble just costs 1 red, but Gamble's kind of ridiculous. So 2 is actually like fair for the effect.
Wow. That is a really, really well-designed freaking card right there, dude.
Yeah.
Like I got nothing. Like that's just that. Damn.
Yeah, I really like it. It's a good card. It's a fun card.
Yeah. And Shifuji said, worst case, you discard what you looked for and you do damage. I mean, eh.
Oh man, I just had a thought. I never tried to rebuild that seismic assault deck as like a personal casual deck. This would be awesome in that.
It would. Or maybe even as its own like centerpiece. Weirdly.
Yeah, it could be its own thing. Yeah.
It could be your cool but rude deck.
Yeah. Cool but rude deck with a couple copies of Seismic Assault just as a side thing.
Man. All right, Dirk. What is a party dude doing?
All right, let me scroll down to it. Where is it? There it is. Party dude. So for 1 green, when this class enters, each player creates a food token.
Oh, because it's a party dude, so there's food.
Yeah. Oh my. So we've got 2 separate tokens to keep track of. Fantastic. Okay.
Wait, what? What's the other one?
The mutagen.
Mutagens.
Oh. But yeah, but foods are everywhere now, so.
Well, yeah. All right, so level 2 for 1 in a green, so grand total 2 mana. Whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card.
Okay.
Because party
Narrow.
dude is each player creates a food token.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that that's an artifact. Yeah.
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 Narrow, but at least you gave them a food.
All right, so you potentially be drawing cards, which is great for green. And then for 4 in a green for level 3, so a total of 5 mana, whenever 1 or more of your opponents are attacked, up to 1 target attacking creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand.
Huh.
Oh, and the way that's worded, it doesn't even care if it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they're not attacking you.
Yeah. So I've noticed all of these are worded to work in multiplayer or not. But yeah, this one will happen. If Mike attacks Brian, then Dirk's party dude will be like, dude, you want a buff? Have a buff.
Hey, guess what? Your creature's bigger. But if I had my way, it'd be like 13.
That's right.
Because somehow I'd put a spell book or something in that deck, because I'd be drawing a lot of cards from everyone using their food.
Huh. This is a weird one.
It is. It's in one-on-one. I mean, in one-on-one play, it's hardly going to do anything except in odd circumstances. So it's interesting that they were willing to put this design into the main set. It is nice that they put this design into the main set instead of squirreling it away in the commander deck, kind of like ending up requiring people to get the commander deck if they want a copy of this.
I mean, it is gonna make people, as we said earlier in the episode, there are a lot of like tokens, the specific tokens out there.
Yeah.
And this is gonna make an opponent go, ooh, do I want to use this? Because you'll draw a card.
Yeah. I mean, treasures especially. Treasures are also everywhere. And treasures, I still feel like treasures are just kind of obnoxious. Period. So.
I mean, you're right.
This is good counterplay to that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's plus, what color is best at blowing up artifacts?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's completely niche.
No. I mean, it is narrow, but it definitely does stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably my least favorite of them, but that's not really.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, that's probably the white one.
Oh, huh.
Like, if you spend 9 mana, the white one is completely ridiculous. But before that, it's just okay.
Yeah.
The blue one is neat. Ninja Teen is pretty cool. Cool but Rude is insane.
Cool but Rude is amazing.
So let's see. My ranking of these classes is red, then black. Yeah, no, I think the green goes at the bottom. Then it's either blue or white. I'm not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, blue, then white, then green, I think. Although I do like the free buff essentially every combat.
Yeah. That puts the white one higher on my list.
What? Oh, no, I meant on level 3 of green.
Oh, level 3 of green. Oh, okay.
But yeah, they both have the free buff. Okay, I don't know. All that matters is that the red one is the best one. Full stop. Whoop. All right, so what do we talk about now?
Let's see.
There's Hey, where's what's her name? No, not Karai. What is her name? What? She's in the Art for Uneasy Alliance.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Karai with an A.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, Karai has 2 cards. They're both uncommon. Huh. But they're black and white, so that's nice. So Karai, Future of the Foot. For 1, a white and a black, is a 3/3 uncommon human ninja. She has Sneak of 2, a white and a black. So a sneak that's more expensive. which is interesting. Whenever Karai deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Ah, that's why. If her sneak cost was paid this turn, instead return that card to the battlefield.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw this this card, I think in the Discord or somewhere, and I was like, ah, yes. That is cool. Plus, her Karai's Technique sorcery is neat. For 1, a white and a black, or sneak of just a white and a black. It's a sorcery that says choose one or both. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn.
See, that's a neat feature. Putting sneak on a sorcery also upgrades it to a combat trick.
Yeah. Because you can just cast it as is, or sacrifice, no, not sacrifice, but sacrifice the damage from a attacking creature to, as you said, upgrade it to a combat trick.
Yeah.
But I really like her creature card.
Yeah, that's really compelling, actually. Even just as a normal, just everyday attacker.
Yeah. All right, then. Oh, Chifuji pointed out she is who's on Ninja Teen. Yeah, I think I forgot to say that at the time because I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. The edge of the cards have been cut off here. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Bad at this. Yeah, the Action News crew. Oh my god. Mike, you got to read Action News crew because you have to read it out loud.
All right. Action News crew. 1 and a white for a 2/2 common human citizen. Vigilance. Channel 6. Discard this card. Goodness gracious. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Draw a card. Well then.
Because they were Channel 6 Action News crew.
Oh, that's right. Channel 6.
Yeah, that's why you got to say it out loud. So
Channel 6. Oh, goodness gracious.
See?
Channel 6. Okay. So they designed this card around the joke. That doesn't always pay off. But this isn't. It's on the common. This is something you're more likely to just use late in a limited game for that effect. But that is entertaining.
Yeah. Plus, how often do you think we're going to have Vernon and Irma on a card in a Magic set? I'm going to guess exactly right here.
Yeah.
I doubt Irma has her own card. I'm just saying. She probably should. I may or may not have had a thing for Irma back when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, Irma does not appear to. Searching for Irma doesn't appear to show anything.
Oh, okay. But yeah. Oh, Random Kho. Hey, buddy. Said I was wondering why it wasn't just plain cycling, because that wouldn't have had the joke. I will say that for 6 mana, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's not like amazing.
It's not a ripoff. Mm-hmm.
But it also can't be countered easily, so
Yes.
What do we? Let's read the Splinter. You said Splinter was in black?
Yeah, there's a few.
Hamato Yoshi.
Splinter, Hamato Yoshi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's he do, Dirk?
Let me read that one.
Yeah, why not?
So Splinter Hamato Yoshi for 1 and a black. It's a 1/3 mutant ninja rat that is uncommon. And he has sneak of 1 black. He has menace, and other ninjas you control get +1/+1.
Shouldn't that be other ninja you control? Pretty sure ninja is the same in singular and plural, just like moose. Why is that the only
2-mana
Splinter? Is there?
Ninja Lord. Oh,
It is a ninja lord. Is there a
yeah.
multicolored one or something?
There is. There's a multicolored one.
Oh, and it's Radical Rat. Ah. Because he is a Radical Rat. Hey, Dirk, what's that one do?
Radical rat. What color is that one?
Multicolored. Hybrids.
Yeah, it's white and black.
Dirk has not found the search option. At
The name is Splinter Radical Rat. It's in the S's, not the R's.
Okay. No, it's interesting to just go this way. All right, Splinter Radical Rat for 1 and 2 white-black hybrid mana. He's a 2/4 legendary creature, mutant ninja rat that's rare. If an ability of a ninja creature you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So for 1 and a blue, target ninja can't be blocked this turn.
So he's enabling the ninja like multiple ways.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if your ninja isn't being blocked, then you can be sneakied. And that extra...
The sneakiness is an activated ability, no?
Sneak is an alternative casting cost.
Yeah.
Alternative casting cost. Okay, so not an ability. Okay.
Right.
Right, but a lot of the cards that say ninja have various abilities. Like if we go back to Karai. Why can't it's Karai, not Karia. There we go. I already forgot what Splinter said, but
if an ability of a ninja creature you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
Oh, just an ability. So yeah. She could bring back 2 creatures from the graveyard if Splinter's on the board.
Yeah. That's why Dirk was clarifying about what exactly sneak was.
Yeah. Uh-oh. God, I'm so paranoid.
Dirk, you should also read the wisdom in the flavor text for Splinter Radical Rat.
So the flavor text, the first rule of the ninja is do no harm. Unless you need to do harm, then do lots of harm.
But thanks, Splinter.
You're welcome, son.
Holy crap, there's a Toka and Razor card.
I know.
What?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Before we get to that.
Do what?
I was going to mention Splinter also has a technique spell.
Oh, he does? Oh,
yeah, he does. Splinter's technique.
That was back in black, right?
Yeah. So Splinter's technique for 3 and a black is a rare sorcery. The effect is search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. So 4 for a tutor, diabolic tutor level. But the sneak cost is just 1 and a black.
So it's a demonic tutor.
Yeah.
That is
That's actually a great concept card for black mana instructor.
It is. So okay, we gotta go back to Toka and Razor.
Yes.
Because Toka and Razor are they're one of my favorite line deliveries in cinema. Comes from a reaction to these two when Splinter is like, "They're babies."
Shredder.
It is one of my favorite line deliveries ever.
Babies.
It's right up there with the, flames on the side of my face. It's up there that high.
And then the of disgust right after he says it. Wonderful.
So Tucka and Razor are terrible twos. Oh my god, terrible twos, cause they're babies. Oh my god. So this costs 2 black-red hybrid mana. And it's a legendary creature, Turtle Wolf Mutant. Yeah, right. Let's see. Rare, 3/2, can't be countered, and has menace. And...
Nice.
Right? And whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value... Wait, what? If the amount of mana... Oh, like for sneak and cost reduction.
For sneak or millions of other
yeah
cost reductions and alternative costs that are too cheap.
Yeah, my brain just went, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. So, when a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, and this is player, not opponent, so watch yourself, Toka and Razor deal 3 damage to that player. So, yeah. Any sort of alternate cost or cost reduction or anything like that is gonna come with a bolt to the face. And I gotta say, I dig it.
Yeah. Even though I do enjoy playing many, legally cheating effects in Magic, I also really like cards that punish those things.
Yeah.
And if I get hit with one of those Punisher cards, I'm just basically like, yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, because unlike so many other bastards out there, Mike knows. Mike's like, yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah. So what else do we do here? There's so many cards.
We haven't talked about. We've only talked about the one Shredder teaming up with Krang. Want to talk about some other Shredders?
Oh, dude, yeah. Like Super Shredder is silly.
Mm-hmm.
How does Shredder himself only have one?
He has a vertical cycle because he's just Oroku Saki in common.
Oh, does that mean that there's a Hamato Yoshi? There is not.
No.
Oh yeah, because it's Splinter Hamato Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the baby Shredder. He's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. What are we? Shredder. All right, what are we reading?
Okay, well, I think Oroku Saki is a good common legend. So for 2 and a black, a legendary human ninja 3/1, sneak of 1 and a black, and then whenever Oroku Saki deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. And you know how much I love that sentence.
That is one of my favorite sentences in Magic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You said Super Shredder? Why don't you read that?
Oh, we got to read Shredder first.
Oh, okay.
Regular so Shredder Unrelenting for 4 and a black is the uncommon legendary human ninja. He's a 6/4 with Death Touch, which is sort of not great together, but whatever. But 6/4 with Death Touch for 5. Okay, sure. He has Sneak of 3 and a black, so got a 1 mana discount. And whenever Shredder enters or attacks, another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Oh,
That's cool.
Just passing out the Death Touch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. After a certain point in terms of power, you see Death Touch and you're like, do you really need Death Touch? Like, really?
Most things are going to die when you hit them anyway. I love the art of Shredder Unrelenting, though, with him. With the billowing cape and the ridiculously massive Shredder blades there.
Yeah.
On the balcony in the rain. It's very edgy. Okay, so yeah, hey somebody, read Super Shredder.
All right, Super Shredder for 1 and a black is a 1/1 mutant ninja human that's mythic. That's also legendary. That has menace. When another permanent leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Super Shredder.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's fun. And terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Ooh, he's got armor. Like as an equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Shredder's armor for 1 and a black. It's uncommon. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. Because it is mostly offense when it comes to Shredder's armor.
Mm-hmm.
When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That's nice. And it has an equip cost of sacrifice another non-land permanent. Activate only once each turn. Oh. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, the first time it's good.
Yeah.
After that, not sure.
Not so much. It's only +2/+1.
Yeah.
So whatever you're sacrificing needs to be, worth.
Yeah.
Only an unholy strength.
Yeah, it's cool that it's unholy strength for people who think about it that way.
Yeah, which didn't occur to me until I said it out loud, and I'm like, oh, that's even cooler. Ooh, Mike, did you see Shredder's Revenge?
I did. This is really cool.
It is.
For 2 and a black, it's a common sorcery. Choose one. Target player discards 2 cards, or target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life.
Nice.
So there are, there have been many times where I have, put a discard spell. What do you call an effect like this? Mind Rot. Pay 3, someone discards 2 cards. In a limited deck, because sometimes it's just really good to take away the last 2 cards in someone's hand, or 2 of the last 3 cards in someone's hands, but sometimes it doesn't do anything. So to have and then, also, hey, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. That's good too. But sometimes also you don't want to fill your deck with too many of those because you'd rather have cards that do stuff. But yeah, having those options side by side, I really like it.
Yeah. Plus, it's got the classic flavor text. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Which I think he says in all of the early arcade games that had voice synthesis. He either says it like during one of those like cutscenes, where it just shows him posing, or when you encounter him as the boss, he'll say it. It's a classic line. There are a lot of these duo cards I noticed.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
multicolored.
lots. Mm-hmm.
Like if you just put an ampersand in the search,
Oh, hadn't thought
there,
about it that way.
there's even more. Anchovy and banana pizza, guac and marshmallow pizza. That's I love guac, and I love marshmallow, and I love pizza. I do not want those three things together. Hang on. Let me. I'm gonna yell something to Renee. One second. Hey Renee. Guac and marshmallow pizza. What do you think? I'd try it. Oh, you're a monster. Her immediate response was, I mean, I'd try it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we've got Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. We've got Bebop and Rocksteady, Dark Leo and Shredder, Don and Leo, Problem Solvers, Don and Raph, Hard Science, Krang and Shredder, Mikey and Don, Party Planners, Mikey and Leo, Chaos and Order, Raph and Leo, Sibling Rivals, Raph and Mikey, Troublemakers, Toka and Razor, Terrible Twos. That's a lot. Is that every... Don and Leo, yep. Don and Raph. Is there a Don and... Oh, and there's Don and Mikey. Okay. Leo and Don. Leo and Raph. Leo and Mikey. Okay. Don and Raph. Oh, we did that already. Raph and Don, Raph and Leo. Raph and Mikey. Yeah, we've got every possible combination of turtles here.
Neat.
Oh, and Chifuja said, check out what Raph and Mikey do. Okay, hang on. Raph and Mikey, here we go. Well, they're green and red, so one of you two should read it, probably. And they're big ass. So, hey, Dirk, tell us what Raph and Mikey do.
Raph and Mikey, Troublemakers. For 5 and 2 red-green hybrid mana. Legendary creatures, Mutant Ninja Turtle. Singular. And is rare. They've got Trample and Haste. Whenever Raph and Mikey attack, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Good lord.
Oh, that sounds terrifying.
So for 7 mana, you get a 7/7 Trampler that attacks immediately and brings a friend.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 mana, you're getting into the realm where it's like, okay, you should expect a big effect like that.
Yeah. That is...
But to also be on a 7/7 with Trample and Haste, that's a lot of bonus.
And you reveal cards, so you can't whiff.
Yeah, unless there are just no creatures left. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like that was the big problem with my Killer Instinct deck. Not really a big problem, but the biggest hurdle to get over was to, like, there are so many cards in there that are just devoted to getting lands out of the deck.
Yeah.
So that I'm not missing.
Man. Yeah, okay. That was a good one to look at. Are these all... Yeah, all of these duos that are turtles are rare.
Okay.
Interesting. I don't know why that's interesting. It just is. And there's one mythic, and it's Dark Leo and Shredder. Now, who is Dark Leo?
Yeah, I don't know this story. It looks like he's... Yeah, I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's... Well, the name Dark Leo and the fact that Shredder's sitting on a throne and pointing makes me think that, you know, Dark Leo is somehow become
like
Shredder's
a clone or something.
number 2 man or his, I don't know, Nemesis Enforcer.
Yeah, mind control, evil clone, something like that.
Yeah. Hey Mike, tell us what Dark Leo and Shredder does though, because I've only read the first line and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Dark Leo and Shredder is pretty aggressive. So for a white and a black, so 1/3 mutant ninja turtle human. The sneak is also just a white and a black. Attacking ninjas you control have death touch. Whenever Dark Leo and Shredder deal combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black ninja creature token. Then, if you control 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life rounded up.
Oh.
So, if you're like sneaking them in, they're making a token. They're a ninja, so you just have to have three other ninjas, which isn't trivial, but it's not too much to ask. You're getting the big trigger.
Yeah, that's fun. Fuji said, I wonder if there are a lot of ninja in the set. Probably not enough.
Maybe we should check.
Man. Guac and marshmallow pizza.
How many pizzas are there?
I don't know. There's only 2 that have an ampersand though.
Let's see. 1,
Chifuji said there are 9.
2. Okay. 3.
Random Keho said, I wonder if there are changelings in standard. Aha!
Oh boy.
Because it turns out there are.
Oh man, I forgot about that one.
Also, I just saw Ground Chuck and Dirtbag, and are they like a thing like Toka and Razor and Bebop and Rocksteady? Because I just remembered they're a boss that you fight together in Shredder's Revenge.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they must be.
I don't know. Anyway, there's 9 pizzas. Let's just do pizza.
I didn't count that many.
He's probably counting the commander deck, which I think we have.
Oh, commander stuff. Okay, yeah, we're looking at stuff filtered down to only the regular set.
Yeah, hang on. Let me turn that off. Set. No. Go away. Oh God, there's a Dimension X Pizza Sar. Okay, the word pizza shows up several times. There's Ninja Pizza as an enchantment, which turns your foods into treasure.
Oh.
Foods you control have the treasure ability. And at the beginning of your second main phase, create a food. Huh. There's Pizza Fate. I don't think there are 9 pizzas. I think pizza just shows up several times. There's spicy oatmeal pizza, which that I would try, because, you know. Why not? Oh my God, the anchovy and banana pizza flavor text is question. Do you like penicillin on your pizza? Which, for those of you that aren't old, is it's a line from the first movie.
Yeah.
Anyway. So what else should we talk about? Oh yeah, there's a Venus. We should...
Oh yeah.
Is Venus green? I want to say.
Yes.
I'm so confused. Just type in Venus. There we go. Yeah, Venus. The fact that Venus exists trips me out. Hey, she's green with blue, so that means Dirk should tell us what she does.
Yeah, this is a weird. So Venus, Torn Between Worlds for 4 and a green, is a 5/5 legendary mutant frog turtle that's uncommon. Whenever Venus is dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on her. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 1 blue. If you do, draw a card.
Hmm.
That is pretty cool. Ooh, Latin veg? Latin. How do I say your Twitch handle? Said definitely trying to build a Venus fight deck. Parentheses, it will not be good.
Well, starting at 5/5 base gives you a nice leg up. So
that is
you'll be able to do the thing at least a few times.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do the thing I always do, and that's look at the lands.
Ah.
Oh god, let me turn the filters back on. There's too many freaking cards. Okay, so lands. Oh god, there's still so many. Oh, okay. Well, some of them are enemy colored. Do these have a name? Have you seen these before?
I don't remember. I mean,
common.
there was a full 10 card cycle of them in the Tarkir block, if I remember correctly. But these are just enemy ones.
Yeah, so they enter tapped. When they enter, you gain a life, and they tap for either of the 2 enemy colors. Dimension X, Foot Headquarters, Illegitimate Business, Mutant Town, which is, and the TCRI building. Why does that sound familiar?
Is that the... Let's see. Is that this...
I don't know.
I'm confused because the flavor text is talking about opening a portal to the Utron dimension. But was that also where Baxter Stockman worked? Was that the same lab? Or was he a different unrelated scientist?
I don't remember, but chat said that's the question mark. That's the company that made Mutagen, and I think it is.
Oh, okay.
I think David Warner worked for TCRI, didn't he?
Yes.
In the second movie.
Okay, yeah, I think the flavor text and art are throwing me off, which is what made me think it might not be that.
Oh well. So that's those. There's also the Northampton Farm, which is where the turtles went in the first movie, with April and Casey Jones. You know, when they put Raph in the bathtub and all of that. So it's rare. It taps for a colorless. You pay 1 and tap to exile target creature you own. Because Raph is knocked out. Okay. And then 2 and tap and sacrifice this land to return a creature card exiled with this land to the battlefield under your control. And return each other card exiled with this land to its owner's hand. Oh, so you can exile more than one thing. I'm not entirely sure why you do all that, but...
Well, this design has been used very infrequently, kind of as an homage to the very first version of it, Safe Haven.
Safe Haven, yeah.
Dark. And the idea there was that you were hiding your stuff away in a safe place to get back later, which is what you can use this for. You can exile a creature you own to save it from being destroyed by
response
something, whatever.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Neat. And then there's the turtle layer, which is uncommon. That taps for colorless again. Taps to add 1 mana of any color, but you can only spend it to cast a ninja or turtle spell, which is cute. Or the really good one, or the really fun one, 3 and tap, target ninja or turtle can't be blocked this turn. So, yeah, hell yeah.
There's probably a few more, like, regular turtles in current standard legal sets than I realize, unless I really sat and thought hard about it.
Oh, probably.
And, of course, the changelings that someone else brought up earlier.
Holy crap, Chrome Dome's in the set.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's the first artifact.
Hey.
He's a robot ninja.
Okay, the image finally loaded. So Chrome Dome just costs 2 for a 1/3 robot ninja. It's rare. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+0. Awesome. And the 2-mana Lord, love those. And the activated ability costs 5. Create a token that's a copy of another target artifact you control. That token gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
Huh.
That's fun.
And it says another, so you can't, chain Chrome Domes.
Yeah. I mean, oh, yeah, it's not legendary. We've read so many legendary creatures that I accidentally added that in my head.
Yeah, your brain inserted it, because I was like, why would it specify another if you can't... Oh! Chifu just said there's already an infinite combo with his ability outside of the set. Of course there is.
Well, yeah. Not surprised.
Oh, and we've got Krang in his robot suit. Oh, dude, what's that do?
Krang, Ultron Warlord, for 9 mana.
Good God.
Is a 9/9 legendary artifact creature Ultron Robot. That's mythic. With flying, trample, indestructible, haste, and other artifact creatures you control have flying, trample, indestructible, and haste.
Like you do.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And yeah, it's 9 mana, but I mean, artifacts and creatures, and especially artifact creatures, are probably the easiest thing in the world to cheat onto the battlefield.
Right?
Technodrome's here too.
Do what? Yeah. What's that do?
So for 2 mana, it's an artifact creature construct that's mythic and is a 3/3 that has reach and trample. This creature can't attack or block unless its power is 6 or greater. Tap, sacrifice another artifact, draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Oh,
so
because,
funny thing,
because it's not finished
you could make
yet.
a copy with Chrome Dome,
Yeah.
and then you could use the Technodrome to sacrifice it before it technically has to be sacrificed.
Yes.
Sweet.
What a weird ass card. Oh, dude, the ooze. Okay.
It's like the ooze.
Do what?
Like the ooze.
Like the ooze, not an ooze. No. So for 2 mana, it is a legendary artifact. It is rare. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. Oh god, for each +1/+1 counter on it. Oh. Oh, and then it says tap, exile target card from a graveyard, create a mutagen token. Okay, that makes... I was like, this is neat and all, but that doesn't do anything most of the time. Oh, there's another ability. Just a steady stream of mutagen. What does mutagen cost to use?
Yeah, 1 mana. 1 mana tap sacrifice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's... I mean, it's a steady source of ooze, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Latin V said, skateboard's almost exactly an equipment from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Oh, is it?
Let's see.
Oh, they swapped out Ward 1 for tap a creature.
Yes.
Or tap a permanent, I guess. When this equipment... So it costs 1. It's uncommon. When this equipment enters, tap target permanent. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste, and it equips for 1. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get the concept here either.
Oh, wait. It gives... When it enters, does it give something Ward 1? Is that what you mean?
No, Lava Spur Boots gives the equipped creature Ward 1. I think just the cost 1, equip 1, +1/+0, and has haste. I mean, that's the most important part of Lava Spur Boots.
Oh, you slid the skateboard under the enemy? They tripped on your skateboard. Oh god, excuse me. And there's a couple of vehicles, the Turtle Blimp and the Turtle Van. Because you gotta have vehicles, because buy all our playsets and toys.
Right.
I feel like the boy had the Turtle Van. I don't remember if he had the Turtle Blimp.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the boy turned 40 a few days ago. That's how old I am.
Wow.
Weathermaker gives landfall a means to defend itself. Oh, there's a card called Weathermaker. I'm like, what are you talking about? How does it... Oh. Okay, this is cool. Weathermaker for 3 mana. It's a rare artifact. It has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. And it's a mana rock. It taps for 1 mana of any color, which for 3 mana, that's dead on.
Mm-hmm.
You can tap and remove 2 charge counters to add 2 colorless mana.
Mm-hmm.
Or tap and remove 3 charge counters from it to bolt a target. 3 damage. So,
wow.
I'm guessing there's currently a landfall deck that doesn't really have the means to defend itself?
Yeah, it's probably... I think... like Tifa and Bristly Bill are some of the main threats, backed up by Araboroid. And then Earthbending Lesson is real important.
Okay.
Oh. Looks like he's just saying it just goes into any landfall deck. Okay.
Oh, okay. That too.
Yes, it does.
Punk frogs? Are those the I mean, I don't know of any other frogs other in the Ninja Turtles other than that like quartet of frogs that are just kind of there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's them.
The neutrinos are here. Mausers? Good God. Oh, yeah, wait. Somebody mentioned Lessons from Life earlier. Oh, yeah, it features the card game Magic the Gathering. Did you see this card?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, for 2, a green and a blue, it's an uncommon sorcery. Draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. So it's like a slightly cheaper and slightly powered down urban evolution.
Yeah. And I don't know who these characters are, but chat says it's Jenica and Lita. Which one of those is the little white thing? The art shows a little white creature playing Magic the Gathering with Mikey, while the other 3 turtles and a 4th turtle in yellow, who is that other name that isn't one of the turtles watching. Lita is a young albino mutant turtle. Oh, and Jenica is I guess the one in yellow. All right then. And look at Mikey giving out like life advice. Everyone's got their own strengths, Lita. You never know what cards they might play. Instead, focus on what you know and never doubt your choices. That is a different characterization of Michelangelo than the original cartoon.
I was to say that's more characters of the movie Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a card called Go Ninja Go.
Oh boy. What does that do?
For a red and a white, it's an uncommon sorcery that says choose one or both. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So blink something that you control. Or Go Ninja Go deals damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature an opponent controls.
Cool.
So it's a blink and a not fight.
Yeah.
And the art is is that Mikey? I can't quite tell which turtle that is, but they're chucking a Foot Clan soldier directly at the camera as if this was Turtles in Time.
Yeah, I can't tell what weapon that is. It's either Mikey or Jenica, because I can't tell if that's yellow or orange. Now, something to think about when playing this card, you can't do a little trick where you blink something that pumps something up when it enters, because that enters the battlefield trigger won't even be put on the stack until Go Ninja Go is completely finished resolving. So you'll blink it and you'll get the damage dealing effect, but you won't get any enters the battlefield triggers from the thing you blinked until after Go Ninja Go is finished.
Yeah, so if you blink when this enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1.
Mm-hmm.
You can, but you won't get that bonus for the other half of the Go Ninja Go. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Because you can't put stuff on the stack in the middle of one card.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I like that the EPF Point Squad art has a dude pointing.
You.
sure that's not what they were going for, but that's what I see. Also, I'm sad that Baxter Stockman does not transform.
Yes. Missed opportunity there.
I mean, I don't think there's any transforming in the set, so they probably didn't want to add yet another thing, but.
No, yeah, and it'd be inconvenient to have only one double face card, like for printing purposes.
Yeah.
To only have one card on the double face sheet, that'd just be a pain.
Although I guess Baxter Stockman is known for more than just being a fly guy. Like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he's the guy that invented the Mousers, I think, so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and chat says he does have some fly form cards. Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, there are some.
Fly. Is it? Oh, no, I can't search for fly because then I get flying. Oh, yeah, there's Stockman Mad Flyentist. Oh, what? All right, enough of that.
Baxter Stockman's card himself is really good, too.
Oh, yeah, what's it do?
For 3, a blue and a red, a 3/3 legendary human scientist. It's uncommon. When Baxter Stockman enters, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact creature you control gets +3/+0 and gains first strike and vigilance until end of turn.
Oh.
A big chunky bonus.
That is a big chunky bonus. Like all three of those working together is that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And there's just a card called Mouser Attack. I like it. Wait, what was that Flyentist card? Did it not have... Oh, it was called Stockman, wasn't it? Okay. Because I did a search for BAX, and it didn't show up. And I was like, what? Oh, yeah, it's called Stockman. That's why. I'm all right. Huh, there's a Turtles in Time card. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's, oh, what is that?
I'm still scrolling to it. Or filtering to it. Yeah, it's,
what is that card?
Oh, wait a minute.
Actually, no, I don't think it's one card. I think it's like 2 cards stapled together.
Yeah.
So for 5 blue, it's a mythic sorcery. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. So that's evacuation.
Mm-hmm.
Each player may shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library. Then each player who does draw 7 cards. And you exile Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the flavor text is, when are we now? Donatello. Get it? When are we now? Because they're... Space? But what is the everybody shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library and draws 7?
Time Twister is the original.
That's the one. Time Twister. I can never remember.
The only difference is that Time Twister doesn't exile itself because it was a very early design, and they didn't understand the safety valves that they would need to put on cards like that.
Hell yeah, Turtles in Time. Such a good game.
Yes.
It's one of those games where, like, it's possible that the home version was better than the arcade version.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a thing, except it is occasionally.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what else we could do other than just sit here and randomly poke around at stuff. And I get the feeling we're about to lose Dirk, like,
Very
physically.
soon.
Like, I think Dirk might be about to doze off.
He might be about to lose me, to be quite honest.
in that case, we should stop. Oh, hey, look, there's 2 Aprils. Hey, girl, hey, that means there's multiple Aprils because I saw one in white.
There are 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. There's a white April and there's 2 blue Aprils. Oh, okay, and that's it. Wait, is the white April white and the other 2 Aprils black? Or is that...
I thought they were blue.
It's not entirely clear.
Oh my god.
No.
Somebody punched Dirk.
Chewie's talking about real life.
Oh.
Because, I mean, history will show that I don't give a damn what color characters are, but unless we've got 2 different ones, then that's weird. I can't quite tell with the art on the white April. Let me make it bigger. Oh no, okay, no, it's the same character on all 3. Good.
Okay.
I had to zoom in real far until it all clicked.
Why does Venus show up in the results when I filter on the word April?
Flavor text? Nope.
No.
Uh,
Maybe there's an alternate version that has flavor text with April's name in it, and that's why it's showing up.
oh, because, yeah, you've only got the treatment. Okay, hang on.
Mm.
Let's see. What color was it? Green? No. No, that's not
Weird.
it either. What? That is weird. Okay, then. I don't know. Although Bebop shows up too. So...
Yeah, and Splinter.
And Splinter.
There must be some alternate version that's bleeding through.
Is there a... Like, these are all in the draft night and the pizza bundle? I wonder if...
Let me turn off all the filters and see what happens. Where's the clear filters button? Reset filter, there we go. Okay. Vanquish the Horde.
Nope. That ain't it either.
Weird.
So if anybody... Oh, the artist's name.
Oh, there we go.
April Prime. Which I swear April Prime should be a character in the... what was that crossover that we mentioned on the previous episode? Turtles Forever.
Mm-hmm.
April Prime should have been the April from the comic world. All right. Mystery solved. I'm a smart. Thank you.
Yes, good job.
Oh, Turtles Forever is a card too? Oh, okay. Hang on. Forever. It is. Oh my god, look at that art. That is so cool.
It is.
So, for those of you that aren't seeing this, we've got a cartoon Raphael, it looks like a live action Donatello, like the original cartoon Raphael, a later cartoon Leo maybe,
Yeah.
and then a black and white one, which I'm gonna assume is Mikey, because he's
Yeah,
the only one
and
missing.
And that would have been the original art, like the comic.
From the Eastman and Laird comic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And what it did... Okay, somebody read what it does, because what...
3 and a white for an instant. It's like a whacked out gifts ungiven. Search your library and or outside the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards you own with different names and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of them, put the chosen cards into your hand, and shuffle the rest into your library.
And the flavor text says, "See you around the universe, bros. One Leonardo to another." That is
Multiverse.
adorable. I might actually die. All right, then. Well, on that note, I feel like we should stop.
Yes.
So, turtles ungiven. I like it. So, if we didn't get to a card you really wanted us to, well, you should have been here. So, but I feel like reading all 4 of each turtle would have been the entire episode, and this was probably more fun this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But if nothing else, we can tell that whoever made this set actually has a love for all things turtles.
Yeah.
Like all of the references to various things. Oh, and this what is this treatment? The source material cards. Hang on. Put that back on the screen. Has old school art. Is that a source material card? There we go. This is this picture of April, I think, is a cover from one of the comics. We've got the old NES box art on Teleportation Circle. Yeah, the source material cards are literally art from the, source material.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Waves of Aggression. This is from the box art from I want to say the first Game Boy game. At least that's what my brain immediately is telling me. I don't know if that's right or not.
Could.
But
I have to look it up.
Of all of the treatments, I think I really like these the most. The ones that you I liked them in the Lord of the Rings set too, that use pre-existing art as part of the cards. I think those are a really nice little touch.
Oh, I recognize this old ass art on Doubling Season. I haven't seen this in decades.
Was this the original promo art that they were doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When they were promoting their homemade comic?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Oh, Random Keho says, on the way out, rapid fire question, favorite pizza / toppings? Oh.
I like that for final thoughts.
Yeah.
Let's see. My go-to pizza when I get pizza from Amalfi's, which is, not a pizza joint. It's an Italian place down the street that has just such good pizza. My go-to if, Renee doesn't care, or even before she lived here, my go-to was always ham and pineapple and jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be the controversial one and say pineapple does belong on pizza, but guac and marshmallow does not. How about you guys?
I'd say mine. I kind of like a supreme pizza. I wouldn't, when I was a kid, I never would have gotten that, but as I've gotten older, I've branched out with my interests and tastes, and I actually really like having a supreme now.
Nice.
Yeah, if I just want something like a nice, simple, tasty pizza, my go-tos would be pepperoni, banana pepper, and mushroom.
Ooh. What's that? Renee and I found another trio of toppings that we really like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is it? Okay, you guys do a final thought. I'm going to go ask because I can't remember now. And I'm going to have to order it now.
I'd say I gave mine for the pizza topping. My final thought and everything.
Okay. Anything else on your way out, or no?
I'm enjoying that Trevor has picked up tennis. He's really enjoying it, and
Good.
yeah, I still do not understand tennis, but I also didn't understand swim when I first started looking at it and everything. So yeah, I'm sure I will figure this one out and um, spend less and less time being confused. I'm understanding the part of, you person serves to the other corner and it has to be within the box, like the innermost box and everything. But I still don't understand all the other parts and whatnot. So, like I said, I'm sure at some point I'll figure it out. Or I'll watch a YouTube video. It's like, okay, listen, this is how it works.
Yeah, the scoring system
A
is a
tennis
little.
for dummies.
Yeah, the scoring system especially is a little fiddly to understand. If
Yeah,
you're
I watched
not very
something that
familiar
was
with
like
it.
that explained why it was what it was, and even they were like, "Listen, it's really weird and dumb, but it's so weird and dumb, and it's been done for so long that it's really hard to be like, okay, guys, let's rehash this and let's all agree to a new system." It's really hard for them to do that. So yeah, but yeah. What about you?
You have to win by like 2.
2 point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't just get ahead by 1. You gotta win by 2, which is why some tennis matches take for damn ever.
Yeah.
And it's
Gosh.
chicken, bacon, and spinach
Oh yeah, I think I've done that before too.
that Renee and I, the other one that Renee and I get from Amalfi's. It's very it's umami. It's very savory because all 3 of those, are very, very savory. Anyway, you're very savory. Jesus. I don't know why, but tennis is the thing I've not, in recent years, but it's the thing I've watched a lot of on TV. It's like whenever Wimbledon is on, like the parents would always just end up watching it. It's the only time they would ever watch tennis is Wimbledon. I don't know why, but they would. And yeah, you absorb. I guess you watch it long enough and you wait, what? Oh, you pick it up.
Yeah.
So there you go, Dirk. Just watch it on TV for a while.
Yeah. Well, with that, I'm going to head on to bed, guys. So you all have a wonderful evening.
All right. Nice, Dirk.
Thanks, up you too.
All righty. Night, guys.
Good night.
I just realized something when I came back in, Mike. We did not actually read the electric seaweed.
Oh, go for it.
So, real quick, because it's the backdrop for the stream and probably the thumbnail, for 2 red, it's a rare plant wall in the commander deck. It is a 0/4 with defender and haste.
Okay.
When this creature enters, until end of turn, whenever another creature dies, this creature deals 1 damage to each non-wall creature. So the turn you play it, you can set off some shenanigans. And also, it taps to deal 1 damage to any target. So you play it, ping something with 1 toughness. It will then ping everything. And hopefully there's something else with 1 toughness that will then die. That will then ping everything. And then hopefully there's something with 2 toughness that will then ping everything. So yeah, if you can like find a way to blink it out or just play it when you have more than 4 mana, you can wreck face. And if you've ever played the Dam level, that's DAM, but also DAMN. On the NES game, you'll understand that once you screw up a little bit, you are indeed wrecked.
Yeah, because it just cascades into a disaster.
Like, I never found that particular, like the electric seaweed, I think has become memed because of like the internet and specifically the Angry Video Game Nerd video that he did on that so long ago. Like, only like the last screen or two, if I remember correctly, are that bad. Like, there's one bomb. You have to dive under the dam and defuse a bunch of bombs, and it's a big underwater maze, and it's got this electric seaweed that lines some of the walls. And I really only remember like the last screen or two being bad. Other than that, it's, you know,
There's some really narrow passages.
Yeah. But again, only on the last screen or two is it that bad. Like, sure, you might bump into it here and there in earlier ones, but you're not gonna like die from it. You're just gonna, oh, took some damage. Okay, keep going. So, but it's become a thing that's hate onable. Latin V said, I always timed out. I don't see. I had Nintendo Power, so I had a map. So I don't remember. I don't remember running out of time on that myself. Although I probably did at some point. Excuse me. I think it was like the next level is where I always ended up losing the rest of my turtles and getting mad. It turns out, apparently there's a place at some point where you can just farm scrolls, and apparently you really need scrolls to like get through, like especially the Technodrome boss fight, but also a few other areas where you just need a bunch of scrolls. So you really need to exit, go back in, pick up the scroll, go out, go back in, pick up the scroll, go out, go back in, pick up the scroll, go out, and do that for each turtle until you've all got the maximum amount of scrolls. Because the scroll was a projectile weapon that was nice and wide and did lots of damage. And that would never have occurred to me as a child. That I could go back in and get more. Like, what? I've been through there. I'm out now. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you wouldn't even attempt to go back in, so you wouldn't notice that the pickup respawns.
Exactly. But these days, watching like people play it on the internet and whatnot, it's like, be sure you farm for scrolls here. I'm like, what does that mean? Oh. But anyway. Okay, sorry. Back to the final thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said before, I can't remember if I said at the beginning of the episode or when we were still doing pre-episode conversations. Like, I'm already feeling a big difference between this and Spider-Man, where I'm saying, oh, wow, that's a good card. Oh, wow, that's a good card. Instead of like, oh, that's a neat depiction of so and such character. I don't know what happened with Spider-Man. Like, even the mechanics in it are just kind of weird and dumpy. But the Ninja Turtle set, you know, even for being a non like magic property, universes beyond stuff, I feel like these are actual like good and fun cards. Kind of like Final Fantasy. You know, it's like it's a real worthwhile set in and of itself. It's not just a marketing thing. And I think we also got verification back in chat that this is coming to Arena as is. It's not getting a weird through the Omen Paths treatment. So you won't have like, instead of Michelangelo, you'll have like Fahugwa Gods, the Ineffable, and oh jeez.
I say, come on.
Yeah.
I hate you.
But yeah, yeah, like it. Pleasantly surprised.
Nice.
I've also seen people make the joke a few times that we'll be going back to the plane of New York City like 3 times inside of a year between Spider-Man and this and the other Marvel superheroes.
And we don't even know. We might go back to New York in one of the non-Universes Beyond sets.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know why that thought sprang to mind.
Because it's funny.
I think I'm just tired.
Well, then I will take over. That leaves me to remind everyone to go to patreon.com/themanapool if you want to help support what we do here. And to thank our mythic lifeguards, Al, Kimho, Scuzzo, Jake Jansons, Michael, I hate that guy, Team LSRU, Violet and the Lilies, who also sent me some RAM.
Oh, Ram.
Oh, RAM. I hate you. Jason Kaus, Casey, Jason Doan, ALK Alters, and Andrew Odie. But yeah, I don't think I've mentioned it on the air, but I've been having blue screen issues where if I try to do random things. One time, the last time it blue screened, I refreshed the website.
Ooh.
Yeah, how dare. And it goes, oh, now blue screen. And they all have an error message that involves memory. And I went, oh no. Because I don't know if you're aware, but prices of RAM have like quadrupled. And it's ridiculous. Like just a replacement for what I have, not an upgrade. Just buying more of what I got. It's like the cheapest one that Scott could find, because he was like, and went digging, was $270.
That's wild.
Yeah. RAM used to be like just the afterthought. It was, oh, and I need RAM too, I guess. Give me like 64 gigs. Yeah, there we go. That'll go in. Like when you're already spending whatever on a video card, what's an extra like $80, maybe 100 for the top tier RAM that fits on whatever motherboard.
Yeah.
But now, no. Well, if I wanted to upgrade to DDR5, it was like $400 to $500, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I was freaking out because I can't afford RAM at the moment. And yeah, Violet was like, I have some laying around. Think it'll help? I was like, can't hurt. So it came today, but I couldn't put it in today because I didn't want to risk breaking anything, before we do the show. So that will be probably tomorrow's task, is to get the computer up on the operating table and check out the RAM and see if this even fits, because I think something's been up with my RAM for a while, because if I go into like my system settings and look, it just says, here's the amount of RAM you've got. There's no other information. Like, it's supposed to give you more information. It's all it says is, you have this amount of RAM.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably not a good sign. But yeah, so thank you. I hope you weren't doing that on the down low, because I just completely screwed that up. But hopefully that will buy me time. But yeah, because the the price of video cards spiked, a couple years ago, and now RAM is spiking because all of the like people that want to build AI data centers use the money that they haven't made yet to buy all the RAM that didn't exist yet to put in the data centers they haven't built yet so they can make profits that are mathematically impossible.
Yeah.
So because of that, you know, me whose career is on the computer playing video games can't afford to replace my RAM when it's going bad. So how's that trickle down economics working? Oh yeah. Thanks, Reagan, you piece of anyway. So yay. But yeah.
Yay.
If that RAM doesn't work, you know, if nothing else, I'll just hopefully figure out which of my sticks is the problem. Hopefully it's just one. Hopefully it's not the motherboard. I don't know. But because that was the thought I was heading towards. Because the price of everything is so ridiculous, and like the reason RAM prices are so high is because, you know, all of the RAM that will be made in the next like 2 years is already freaking spoken for. So the price goes up. It turns out that buying like a pre-built computer that's already put together is the best choice. Because they're, you know, in stock and just hanging out in places.
Yeah. Hadn't thought about that.
And Scott mentioned this, and I'm like, I can't afford the RAM. Makes you think I can afford the whole damn thing. But he's right. So I might have to do something that I try never ever to do, and buy stuff on credit. Or I might do a week of fundraising, streaming or something to try to raise some money so that I can, because I really wanted to do the charity stream, but I can't do the charity stream because my computer's not reliable. So I need to do a fundraiser so I can afford a computer that works so I can raise money for charity. What? So yeah, this is my life now.
Chewie's like, charity begins at home.
It does. Help. Please send me money. You could pick a game off the list. But anyway. Is that all from me? I won't mention the Next Fest demo marathon because this episode won't go up in time for that. So hey, last weekend I did a stream of playing like 15 demos that I downloaded from the Steam Next Fest across a variety of game genres. So hopefully that was fun. And I finished the final achievements for Hades 2 finally.
Oh, cool.
I thought I needed to do the Great Chaos Below trial and it would get the last 3 achievements. And I finally got a run where the difficulty settings matched my playstyle and the weapon and upgrades I had matched my playstyle. And, nothing was awful. And this time I didn't boof it on the final boss, which I've done like 3 or 4 times. This is a mode, for those of you that don't know, in Hades 2 where everything is randomized and you have 20 fear, which means you have 20 points of extra difficulty that is also randomized. Usually you get to pick how much fear you want and how it's applied, More enemies. Enemies do more damage. Healing does less. Hard modes on bosses. A time limit. Stuff like that. And yeah, I finally beat it, and the achievement for beating that popped, and I was like, here go the other 2. Here Where the hell are my other 2 achievements? Because I thought one of them said just beat 2 of the Chaos Below trials, which is where everything's random. And I'd beaten the one with 0 fear, and then I beat the one with 20 fear, and nothing happened. And I read it again, and it turns out all of the flowery, they're all written as prophecies. And the flowery language on that prophecy, it turns out, is not just flowery for the sake of being flowery. It said without fail, which means you needed a streak of 2. And luckily, I had a streak of 1 on the 0 fear one. So I just did that run again. Which, because it had 0 extra difficulty, I'm good enough at Hades 2 where I can do it with basically any combination of anything. Almost. With 0, extra difficulty. And I did. And then the achievement for doing that popped. And then they get all the achievements popped. And I went, yay! So that was pretty sweet. Kind of annoyed that I did that off stream, but not really. I'm not done with the game yet. There's still stuff to do in the game that I want to do, but that was one of the main things left. So
yeah.
Yay. If it was on the PlayStation, I would have platinumed it, but it's not on the PlayStation. But I platinumed it? Because that's a verb now, for getting all the achievements. In case you didn't know. Anyway, we're going to stop. So, I just realized I'm rambling. So do let us know how you feel about the turtle set. Do you like the fixed ninjutsu? Because I do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And be sure to yell at us for all the cards that you wanted us to cover, and we didn't. But remember, you should have been here. And with that, we'll be done. So this has been the Manapool number 747, the airplane. Thank you all so very much for joining us, and oh God, I have too many. Usually I get to that point and I have nothing, and now I have too many. Because it's Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like the first one I'll go with the first one that popped into my head was, and that block's got a crack in it the size of San Andreas.